Fernandes in. Bruno Fernandes. Saka.
Watch Premier League live on Geo Hotstar and Star Sports Network.
Gosh. Desperately need a partnership now. 5 for 103. Not quite the halfway mark. And the Australians feel like they're on top.
Yeah, I'd love to see a slip in as well. They've decided to go with 2 catching covers. So they know that Richa Ghosh tends to hit the ball hard. Maybe if she can drop it on her, there's an opportunity in front of the wicket.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful timing. You don't mind. Superb boundary.
I don't think the Australians will be disheartened with that, but nor should Richa Ghosh as well. That's one way to come in. Just kind of shuffle yourself to the leg side to open up and access the offside. Nicely timed. Hold the pose a little bit and it races off the bat. So just with Dipti Sharma early on, and we saw that a lot in the T20 game, that she comes in and she wants to sweep. That's how she gets her innings going.
Catch.
But the issue that the issue that she had today was that she rolling her wrists. Now, obviously, growing up on Indian conditions, you can afford to kind of smother the ball. I wonder if that was off the bat.
Replay will be interesting. Runs away for 4 buys. Signal.
Yeah, good amount of turn and drop.
You did call for a first slip in there, Lise, so they'll be encouraged by that. Just the turn there. Gosh, want to go hard at the ball there. You can see that Lana King's just following a lovely spot with that offside catches in play. Well, she played a beautiful off drive there to get off the mark. There's an opportunity there for a catch in front of the wickets.
Into the over. Wicket taking over. 8 runs conceded. 5 for 111.
Today, my boy becomes one of us!
We don't have to kill them.
I won't hurt you. I'm not one of them. Everything you know about dragons is wrong. Come on!
So halfway mark. 5 for 111 India. Captain out in the middle, Harmanpreet Kaur, just looking for some support. Georgia Vole joins us out in the middle. Georgia, a couple of quick wickets have put the Aussies back on top. Is that how you view it?
Yeah, I feel like we're in a really strong position. I think the lead up to that wicket of Schmitty, T-Mac and Kingy had a lot of pressure on them, so yeah, that one was a sort of long time coming, we felt, so it was nice to grab that after some pressure.
Phoebe Litchfield, who's so dynamic in the field.
Yes, team.
There wasn't a lot of, Wally, there wasn't a lot of time between the T20s and straight into this ODI. How much time did you give yourselves to kind of plan, obviously longer format, more time to kind of set up batters?
Yeah, obviously quite a quick turnaround, so not too much time. I think we had a good meeting yesterday, preview, looking at the little areas we can improve on heading into sort of this format. So yeah, I think we've started really well with the ball, building lots of dots and sort of restricting the boundaries, which is nice. So that sort of wicket just before showed, dots and ones bring that pressure, and that wicket fell.
Volley, we had Trent Copeland talk about the amount of all-rounders you've got in your team. Now, I know you took some important wickets over the WPL. Fancy your chances?
Yeah, I might actually get in Midgie Zero, I reckon. She's actually we have a good little battle in the nets near Midge, so don't know if she wants me to roll the arm over to the Indians, but I'm always ready. I see, how it has the overs remaining. I've still got 10 up there, so see if she lets me roll the arm over. I don't think so though. Go shooter. Yes, go.
Megan shoot stops the boundary. Mitch, you've got any advice for bowling? Is there a certain warm-up, or is there something you can do to the skipper to say you're ready?
I normally try and hide, so I'm trying to do the opposite. But
I'm kind of hiding out on the boundary, so she probably can't see me out here.
no, that's perfect. That's where I tend to hide and try to hide from Camo. So doing right.
On T-Mac.
That's a deep point for a single. 4 runs off the over. 5 for 115.
I've been having this recurring nightmare. Everyone dies.
It's time to break the cycle.
It finally arrives.
For 115, start of this new partnership for India. 12 off 11. Alana King continues. Did it do too much?
Yeah, good drift and bite. I'd say maybe even pitching outside leg.
Choosing not to review here. Oh, she has.
Wow, she's got the sense of drama and sense of theatre about her.
Third umpire to director, we have a player review for LBW. The original decision was not out. I've checked the feet, it's a fair delivery. Could we go to front on vision, please?
I wonder if it was a comment, one comment to the skipper that made her change her mind late.
Thank you, just play that again for me.
Really good drift. Look at the ball just shaping back in.
Thank you. Ball and bat are close to each other. We'll need ultra edge to confirm. Thank you. Gap between bat and ball there. Flat line. Set aside there's no bat involved. We go to ball tracker when ready. Original decision was not out. Pitching outside leg. Sean, I'll get you to stick with your original decision, not out. I'll let you know when you're on screen. You're on screen, signal now.
The skipper purpose running towards the Allen Border Field big screen just to double check. She wants that magnified that it pitched outside leg.
Well, that's the only thing there with the decision review is where it's pitching is red or green. There's no umpire's call for that one. So if you get the magnifying glass out, it might be 1%, but that's good enough to mean it's outside leg.
And then technology doesn't roll from there?
In the truck it might, but not to us. We won't get to have a look at it, I don't think.
To know whether that millimetre did cost her.
All that aside, it was a beautiful ball. Lisa called it there. Nice drift. Obviously drifting just a tad too much. The second question might be on the height.
Yeah, here we go. And this is what the Australians were talking about. Georgia Vole was saying all the dots, all the singles, builds the pressure. Richa Ghosh has just come off WPL, obviously T20 International. She is a striker of the ball. She wants to find the boundary. She wants to find the middle of the bat as well. And that kind of shot just shows you that she's looking to go.
Just wide. She made good ground. She read it perfectly, just couldn't get there.
And again, Australia will be hugely encouraged by what they're seeing here. Just trying to run it down to third. Almost in grasp of first slip Healy. But Alana King is bowling beautifully here, causing trouble. Chances on offer.
Well played. I think Ghosh is working out that aggression's her best form of defence. End of the over. 4 runs off, 5 for 119.
India versus Zimbabwe.
Very intriguing match.
This is do or die battle. Watch India versus Zimbabwe in Super 8 Clash, 26th February, Thursday at 6 p.m.
So it's 5 for 119. Alana King is bowling beautifully. Reviewed that decision. Swing and a miss, and then an Ellie. An Ellie out.
Sorry? For our world audience, what does that mean?
So Molyneux into the attack. Bowler number 7 utilised.
Trent Copeland will be pleased by that. 7 bowlers used. As we see the T20 skipper to bowl her first over this ODI.
Yeah, for India right at this moment, if they continue on this trajectory, looking around that 220, we know that Harmanpreet Kaur, she has the ability to flick a switch and take it to another level. Richa Ghosh is already showing us that she's wanting to get the scoreboard moving. I think India need to start thinking of when do they put the foot down.
And gone! Paused, considered, and there might be a review. There is. So has Molyneux broken through?
Well, just like the T20I,
Third
the
umpire,
first
the
over.
director, we have a player review for LBW. The original decision was out. I've checked the feet. It's a fair delivery. Can we go to front on vision, please?
at the SCG, she was able to dismiss Farley Verma. Has she been able to pick up another wicket in her first over?
Thank you. Ball and bat appear close to each other.
Issue?
With Ultra Edge.
Well, I think we'll find this one's pitching in line, so that'll be the only question here.
Thank you. Satisfied there's no bat involved. Quito ball tracker when ready. Thank you. Original decision was out. Pitching in line. Impact in line. And wickets are missing. Kim, I'll get you to change your original decision. Please stand by.
Wonderful review.
Signal now.
Height was the issue.
Yeah, that extra bounce that we spoke about here at Allan Border Field has meant trouble for Smriti Mandana, has meant trouble for Dipti Sharma, but it was the saving grace for Richa Ghosh. Ball just travelling over the stumps, despite the fact that Kim Cotton had given that out. I can't believe it.
I reckon there might have been a few Australian batters there just taking note. If they get hit on the pads, there might be a bit of extra bounce in the second innings.
It was hit on the arm, wasn't it? There's a little nick through there.
And I like the change as well. Whilst it's the seventh option used, you got Molyneux, as we see here, the left arm off spin, moving away from the right-hand batters. Beautiful through the air. Bit of turn off the surface. The spin away from the batters is what they're going for from these two bowlers at either end. So we get to the back end of Sophie Molyneux's first over. Once again, restricting the scoring, which has been a feature of this middle period for the Australian bowlers.
Yeah, terrific over. 3 runs only, 5 for 122. Wow! They're off to a flyer. Alana King, 1 for 20. It's really bowling superbly. Game evenly poised here. This partnership's 19 off 23.
We saw a lot of people standing here at Allan Border Field. I think we're at capacity, which is a good sign. People realising that we've got an interesting series on our hand, and they want to see the world champions, India, taking on Australia as they try and fight back. Two quality cricket teams coming up against each other.
School's just finished, Lee, so hopefully there might be a bit of room for some school kids to arrive after school. Just checking 3:52, so about 42 minutes after the bell went back in my day. Oh, beautiful bowling. What do the spinners normally say, Lise? I know the off spinner I played with normally says it. If it seams, it spins. And we saw Annabelle Sutherland using that wobble seam beautifully off this surface. And now we're seeing Alana King and the last over Molyneux get some nice purchase out of this surface, taking some turn, some false shots on offer. Oh, just misses.
The long dive couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, Darcy Brown in that position, backward point. It is quite a key position for a leg spinner, because if one does just grip and turn and bounce, more importantly, it does bring about the full shot. She nearly got there. She's creating opportunities, Kingy.
Oh, Kingy.
Darcy Brown just tests Beth Mooney. She went for the other option, just knock someone out. Gee whiz. Lisa Healy went, see, I'm glad I haven't got the gloves on.
Talk about the wind-up. Does Darcy realise she's in the inner circle? Just short, sharp throws.
Oh, Kingy.
Bowling superbly. 3 off the over, 5 for 125.
थोड़ा लेफ्ट नहीं थोड़ा राइट अरे सेंटर में रखिए ना इंडिया का सेंटर ऑफ अट्रैक्शन है हमारा मैच सेंटर लाइव
सॉलिड एनालिसिस है धुरंधर एक्सपर्ट्स का किंगडम है
सुपरस्टार्स के स्टारडम का पावर टीम का हर एंगल होगा कवर
और इस नंबर 1 शो के साथ जुड़ा है नंबर 1 होम अप्लायंसेस ब्रांड हायर जहां इनोवेशन और परफॉर्मेंस दोनों है नंबर 1
India's center of attraction is Match Center Live. Keep watching Higher Match Center Live only on Jio Hotstar.
Is Kashfi Gautam, I think, playing her 4th ODI. Just looking at her domestic results from a batting perspective. Just averages 13, does have 2 50s under her belt, plays for Chandigarh. So from India's point of view, these are the 2 more recognised batters. So it's quite important that they build a partnership and don't allow Kashfi Gautam or Sri Charni to come in too early. Otherwise, there's a lot of work that they have to do to ensure that they bat their 50 overs.
For the quick single. So if you break down per 10 overs, so 47 scored in the first 10, 40 in the second 10, and they're on 39 now in the 10th over of this third block, if you like. So the Australians have done a terrific job in making sure that they haven't accelerated.
Oh, Soph, I like that shot there for us.
It's almost like they've picked up wickets just when the Indians were about to probably go to the next gear in terms of partnership. I mean, dismissing Smriti Mandana after her half century was crucial. And then they've made it really hard going for the next batter to come in. They've been able to really apply the pressure in building up dot balls, squeezing the field, getting that right.
शक्ति हमें दाता ममता विश्वास कमजोर होना हम चले नेक रास्ते पे हमसे भूल कर भी कोई भूल हो
So the pressure builds, 30 deliveries since a boundary. Only 1 off the over. 5 for 126.
इतनी शक्ति हमें दे न दाता
Taking a look at the partnerships for India so far, Amanpreet Kaur and Risha Ghosh at the crease at the moment, working hard, courtesy of Alana King, really putting Risha Ghosh under the pump. A couple of opportunities for her. Very interesting little period this.
Oh, nice.
Just have a look at how much Alana King does challenge the batter. So much rip and spin that she's getting here today.
Great working.
Yeah, and I always think about this Indian team grow up playing on pitches that offer spin. They grow up on surfaces where you've got to deal with the best spin bowlers in the world, and in conditions where it is difficult. And when they come to our shores and face Alana King and they still struggle, that's when you know she's bowling well.
That one is out of the middle. Won't get all the way around, but probably the most positive shot we've seen from Risha Ghosh in the last 3 to 4 overs.
She's known for that ball striking ability, isn't she, Kate? Over 100, one of the few in this Indian lineup with a career ODI strike rate over 100. Only striking at 54 today, so it tells you the kind of string that Alana King has this ball on.
Should pick up a single off the last ball of that King over, 5 for 130.
India versus Zimbabwe. Very intriguing match.
This is do or die battle. Watch India versus Zimbabwe in Super 8 Clash, 26th February, Thursday at 6 p.m.
This is the state of the series at hand. Obviously, India 2-1 up after the T20s, taking the 4 points into this game, and Australia just the 2. It's been hard fought, but ultimately you feel like India have the momentum and have probably been in a little bit more control than Australia have throughout the 3 previous games. You know, of course, the white ball match is worth 2 points each, and then when we go to the test, 4 points are on the line for the winner of that one.
Oh, catch it.
Beauty of a multi-format series, isn't it? And India are the world champions. There's been so many good contests in this format between these two countries. They come in as the world champions.
Gets that late and fine. Deliberate shot, but still not in complete control.
Australia won't mind her laying off that ball, having to find other solutions to score at the moment. She's known for that power game that we talked about, finding it really difficult to get the Australian spinners away.
Yep, 41 balls now since their last boundary. Just speaks to the pressure that you're speaking about there, Kirby. Really struggling to get this away.
Feel the pressure building. She relies on her ball striking reach. Gosh, when is she going to try and find that boundary?
Just falls short of short fine leg. The end of another good over for the Aussies. Just the two off it, 5 for 132.
This is the most dangerous planet in the universe. And you've come to hunt an apex predator that can't be killed. We might not be alone in this hunt.